Nancy Drew fans, we're back with Book 12, The Message in the Hollow Oak. First published in 1935 and revised in 1972, once again my version is completely different from the original. The 1935 version sounds like a great story. Nancy's traveling by train to Canada to reclaim some land that she won as a contest prize when she meets an authoress who tells her about a message that she's trying to deliver to her long-lost love. The 1972 version is also quite inventive. We start with Nancy's Aunt Eloise calling to invite Nancy to New York City to meet with a professional detective who needs her help on a case. The story is too long to tell over the phone, so Nancy hops on a plane, the first of 5 times in this story where she takes either an airplane or a helicopter. She meets Boise, the professional detective, who tells her of the legend of Père Francois, a French missionary who was in Illinois in the 1600s to convert Indians and left a clue to a treasure in a hollow oak. Boise and his detective friends can't crack the case. One of them is even kidnapped while they're trying, so they call in Nancy. "Just concentrate on the mystery," he said, "and I'm sure you'll solve it somehow." He grinned. "Wait until I tell my friends a girl found the message in the hollow oak." Ned's cousin Julianne happens to be on an archaeology dig with Paulson University students outside of Cairo, Illinois. These kids are all really Nancy's kind of people. For example, when a goat is let loose in the girls' dorm, they all have flashlights. I guess they agree with Nancy that when camping, it's always best to have a flashlight close by. Nancy befriends college student Art, who spends a lot of time helping out with the case by driving her around on his motorcycle. He's clearly smitten, and when he learns about Nancy's boyfriend Ned, he gets really huffy. Nancy seems a little oblivious when she's telling Art that Ned is on his way. When Art made no comment, she said, "You'll like them, I know you will." He had become glum, but replied, "At any rate, I'll like Bess and George." The remark amused Nancy, but as time went on and Art did not respond to her remarks as he usually did, she became puzzled. Then suddenly Nancy wondered, could Art be jealous of Ned? The criminal Kit Cadle is also on the trail for the treasure, and he leaves Nancy a fantastic note. "You will never find the right hollow oak. I have taken the message out of it and destroyed the tree. Now the treasure it told about will be mine. Ha, ha." Nancy's reinforcements arrive the next day, including Bess, who continues to play a pretty girly role. She immediately sees the tension between Nancy, Ned, and Art, and she sets to matchmaking. She also starts cooking all of the meals for all of the college students on the dig, including a dinner of ham steak, macaroni and cheese, and banana ice cream with cherries and ground walnuts on top. A making fun of Bess moment happens when George excavates a tiny pearl necklace. "You mean that there was once a neck inside of those pearls?" Nancy and George laughed. George could not resist teasing her cousin. "That's right. The lady's head and neck were dug up first." "Ah, how can you enjoy such gruesome things?" Bess remarked. Nancy again proves to be exceptionally brave, this time when one of Kit's goons has a gun pointed at her. Nancy's heart sank. After all her hard work, was she going to have to surrender her discovery to a thief? Defiantly, she asked, "Why should I give this to you?" We again see some serious modesty when she's talking to Boise. "I can see that you are a practical young lady with a logical mind." Nancy blushed a little at the compliment and said, "Perhaps I inherited these traits from my father." "Well, my congratulations, Nancy. To tell the truth, I'm very much embarrassed that my friends and I weren't able to solve this mystery." "All you needed was more time," Nancy told him kindly. Next up, The Mystery of the Ivory Charm.